that are with Fubara today did anti-party. They did not support the PDP governorship candidate who was Governor Fubara at that time. They supported the APC candidate. The APC leaders also did anti-party. They did not support the APC presidential candidate. They supported the PDP presidential candidate. So all of us did anti-party, and it was not because we loved Rivers State or we loved Governor Fubara or we loved anybody. It was because we were trying to advance our political interest. Today they have switched. If you keep playing the music, don't take it from my time, take it from your own time. Now, the point I want to make is that everybody did anti-party. But the only anti-party everybody keeps talking about is the one done by Nyesom Wike. Why? Because you succeeded and all else failed in their own anti-party. That's why they talk about your own. The second thing I would like to say is that today we are all talking about how we love Rivers State. In 2015, when you won the elections, I have never said it before, and I want to say it here today. When you won the elections, some people who claim to love Rivers State today, they contributed money, and they went to Owerri to go and get an injunction to stop Rivers State from having a transition so that you will not be sworn in. I was not with you then. I was not on taking terms with you. Thank you very much. I will try to be very brief, but I will plead with everybody to allow me a few minutes to share some of my thoughts on this memorable New Year Day. Your Excellency, first I would like to thank God Almighty for the privilege of life and for the fact that we are all gathered here in good health. It's only God that could have done this. And I say Happy New Year to all of you, my good people of Rivers State. I also want to thank you, Your Excellency, for bringing us all here together to celebrate the new year and also bringing Rivers people together in a way and manner that is unprecedented. I have heard the talk about where Rivers people are gathered. I want to say that I know where I am gathered. Me, I am here, and I'm with the Minister of the FCT. They should allow every Rivers man to speak for himself. The second thing I would like to say, sir, is that I don't want to delve into the controversies of the moment. Anybody who fires a missile as a politician should know that there will be counter firing. So when you have fired and you receive fire, you should not complain. You can call for a ceasefire if you're tired, but don't complain. I will only speak on two very brief issues. The first is the attempt to brand those who are not supporters of Governor Similaye Fubara as enemies of Rivers State. I want to use this opportunity to give a word of advice to the governor of our state. The advice I will give to him is that he should know that we are all politicians, and politicians take decisions in pursuit of their political interest. Nobody is with Governor Fubara because they love Rivers State or because they love Governor Fubara. They are with Governor Fubara because they see him as a tool to achieve their own political objective, which is to bring down the FCT minister. Why do I say that? In the last elections, everybody in Rivers State did anti-party. Your Excellency, with all due respect, I did anti-party. I did not allow the SDP candidate to come here to campaign. And when he came to my house, I told him that I was with Tinubu. Oga, you too, you did anti-party. You were very clear that you were with Tinubu. You did not support the PDP presidential candidate. The present governor also did anti-party. He was with you. He did not support the presidential candidate of the PDP. The PDP leaders that are with Fubara today did anti-party. They did not support the PDP governorship candidate, who was Governor Fubara at that time. They supported the APC candidate. The APC leaders also did anti-party. They did not support the APC presidential candidate. They supported the PDP presidential candidate. So all of us did anti-party, and it was not because we loved Rivers State or we loved Governor Fubara or we loved anybody. It was because we were trying to advance our political interest. Today they have switched. If you keep playing the music, don't take it from my time, take it from your own time. Now, the point I want to make is that everybody did anti-party. But the only anti-party everybody keeps talking about is the one done by Nyesom Wike. Why? Because you succeeded and all else failed in their own anti-party. That's why they talk about your own. The second thing I would like to say is that today we are all talking about how we love Rivers State. In 2015, when you won the elections, I have never said it before, and I want to say it here today. When you won the elections, some people who claim to love Rivers State today, they contributed money, and they went to Owerri to go and get an injunction to stop Rivers State from having a transition so that you will not be sworn in. I was not with you then. I was not on taking terms with you. But I went to Abuja to meet the then governor to tell him that if there is no transition in Rivers State, it is his own legacy that will be destroyed. And there could be anarchy in Rivers State because there will be no governor and you will no longer be the governor. To preserve your legacy, address the state immediately and put a halt to that madness in the interest of Rivers people and Rivers State. Nobody loved Rivers State then. They went ahead, but you're the master of the game. That injunction was never granted and you managed to take power. So my advice to the present governor is to hear and let him know that these politicians are pursuing their own political interest. If tomorrow you're not in a position to advance their interest, which is to bring down the FCT minister, nobody will be with you. They will be somewhere else to pursue that interest. For us that are here, we want to assure you, sir, that our political interest is totally aligned with your own. We are together. And we are together without conditions. We will stand with you. We are with you. And by the grace of God, the way you always win is the way you will win. Those who love Rivers State do not wear it as a cap. They show it in their actions. Bringing down Nyesom Wike is not a sign of loving Rivers State. In fact, it is a sign that you hate Rivers State because Wike is doing well for Rivers State and Rivers people. So my advice to those who claim to love Rivers State is that they should advise the governor before it is too late to work with other patriots and save the state from the challenges that are coming. Because no governor can on his own declare seats of legislators vacant. That is not the law of the land. Thank you and God bless you.
Let me observe all protocols. His Excellency, sir, while we watched the clips, my book came to me and said, can we just go and remain ingrates? Can we swallow this? Please, we need to do open public apology on behalf of our father, Dr. Peter Otoneya Odili, who once described you as the best governor that I ever led, including him, who has given you all the necessary accolades any leader deserves. We will watch it here. And knowing that at this time in time, he turned around to say something contrary to what he have eulogized you. All of us feel ashamed. As such, you came openly to apologize to you, your family, to your family, for the unprecedented speech made by our father, Dr. Peter Odili, that we are sorry.
Yes, so we don't mind them.
We don't know whether it's an old age or whether it's an inducement, whatever thing that have made him to use that uncomplimentary remark on you, knowing whom you are as a spiritual doctor, which we call you, who wish to, on behalf of Ndoni community, Oba Ebem Ndoni, and the dear Orange, these are all leaders you have made, to apologize to you, to pardon him, forgive him. It's an old age. You don't know what he was saying. We are here apologizing on behalf of our father, Dr. Peter Otunia only. Please, all of us, let us join hands to say, Minister, we are sorry.
I don't want to say much because everything or most of the things have been said, but I will align with what my former boss, Dr. Peter Odili, he has said everything I would have loved to say, so I want to align with him. Everything he said were the things I was going to say, so I won't waste your time. I only say that the FCT minister is not a new name in politics and in performance. He is one of the few politicians that has passed through all the crucibles. He was a local government chairman. For those of you who were at River State, then you can say that he performed very well. He built a secretariat that was bigger than most state secretariats at that time. That was as a local government chairman. And from local government chairmanship, he also played very strong role at the federal level politics as the president of Argonne. The same man, when he had opportunity to serve as chief of staff, has left a record that is very difficult to equal up to today. The same one was a minister. He performed very well. You all know he was a minister for education, where he even had a senior minister. But one would think that he was the senior minister because he was so efficient in his duties that you would not realize who was leading who. He became a governor. We are from River State. Several months after leaving office, his programs are still ongoing because most of the programs you see, the government go on inspection and everything are his programs. That's nearly 2 years after leaving office. That is the man we're talking about. I thank God for his life because he now became a minister again this time, but the minister this time was double, a minister and a governor. That's because as minister before this time he performed well, and as governor he performed well, so nature put it together for him to perform as a governor while serving as a minister. Your Excellency, our leader, you are a very straightforward man. You are forthright. The good thing about you is that you know when to beat somebody and you know when to bring back the person. You can see that most persons here at one point or the other had some disagreement with you, but today they've all agreed that you're a nice man, you're a good man to follow. You have moved on. My advice is don't let any distraction come in between what you're doing. You're already doing very well. You're the poster boy of the administration. You're the mascot of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So just keep it on. Don't let anybody distract you. You have grown above and beyond everything that's going on. I thank God for your life, and I pray that this new year should give you more energy to continue to do what you know how to do best. I thank you for giving us this wonderful luncheon, and I know that in no long distant time you may call us again and we'll be willing to come. So thank you very much, and you continue to do well.
the former governor of Rivers State, and now the minister of FCT, the leader of the Elders Forum. Let me observe and stand on all existing protocols. When flies fly through your ear, and you mistake and use your hand with your strength to hit your ear, you will get your ear damaged. The fly may not die or may die, you will not even know. All those notes we are hearing here and there, they are flies. I'm not seeing them, I'm not hearing them. And I think we should ignore even them. Because the Okrika people say one thing: if you are on a dry land, you don't argue about wrestling. When you are on a dry land, it's only when you're in the canoe that if you say, if you are wrestling with you, I will throw you. But when you're on a dry land, you don't talk about wrestling. Let the drum beat and let the wrestlers come out. Then you will know who wrestles better. Your Excellency, today I'm not speaking as a just single politician. I'm speaking as a German. I'm speaking as a German. And I'm speaking on behalf of the Rivers Ejo People's Congress. Are we here? Are we here? Your Excellency, I say so because what is giving us the problem is our own brother, our son, that you came out single-handedly, supported with your strength, with your wisdom, and made governor of this state. We thought by now it will bring us out, make us to rally around you, and give us the support for bringing one of us after 24 years and bring a governor out of us. Yes. But rather than that, Your Excellency, it is our son that is causing all this problem to you. It's making those who done with you before to come against you. But we assure you, the Ejo people on this area, not on the side, the true Ejo people, the Ejo politicians, from 1999 without delay till now, we are on this side. Are we not? So, Your Excellency, I know one of the ethics we get is that and a just son, somebody you have supported, somebody you have helped, somebody you brought up to this height is fighting you. We are sincerely very sorry. Your Excellency, we are sincerely very sorry.